Okay. Well, hey there, well, hey there, well, hey there. It's Liz here again. Still working on my food right now. I need some lemon. Um, so, yeah, I've been going through this time that's just, it's something so unusual in my life, but like that's a part of the process, right? If you want to keep getting the same results, keep doing the same things. And I decided it was time for me to start, don't get me wrong, I have friends and things in my life. Please don't misunderstand. But I'm also looking for my tribe. I'm looking for people who enjoy makeup, looking for people that enjoy hair, that are traveling, that are changing their bodies. Pro plastic surgery, or at least neutral, want to travel, want to do some plastic surgery tourism. Now, I go to APS in Florida. I'm not looking to go outside the U.S. For now, I'm really happy with what they've done, so there you go. But, that's what I'm looking for, right? And so as I go through this process of like, what am I looking for? I find that this is really about community. It's about love and community. It's about loving on other people, accepting love into my life, but it's also about like I refuse to live small anymore. I love my home. If you guys can see behind me, like, I have a beautiful home. You guys have seen me out in Sanctuary, also gorgeous. Bedroom is lovely. I have a lot of stuff. I've always kind of been that way, but that's okay. I'm at peace with that. But, my goal is to really find a tribe of people very similar to me, same likes, and not exactly everything's the same, but, we have lots of things in common. People that want to travel and get out and see the world. So, I have again, the tripod. I have a plastic surgery tourism cup trip coming up the end of this year. I'm doing the revision. I've shown this before, but even after, I still have cellulite, right? And so they told me right up front, one of my favorite things about APS is they told me up front, like, you're going to need 2, maybe 3 revisions because of the severity of the cellulite. And, that's okay. I really appreciated them just giving it to me straight, telling me the damn truth. That's something I like. And so December 8th, I go back for my revision, which makes me happy. I just had breast surgery to reconstruct after the cancer. So in February, it's been like a year. Wow. It's been 2 years since I had the tummy tuck and BBL with APS. So it's been a hot minute. And I'm okay with that. The work just settles nicely. There's a point where, like, you get your work done, and after you have your work done, like, I had this kind of a little lump there. And again, they did do fat transfer when they did these, so they took a little bit more out of here. Not a lot, but they took some. But, you're like, when am I going to see the results? And that first year, at the end of the year, I was like, yeah, it's good, but it could be better. And I was 169 when I went down for surgery. I was about 172, 174, 176. Like, I kind of stayed in that 4-pound range. And when I got down below 169 again, it was better. Now I'm 159, 158, so even better. So it was one of those things where I still had work to do, even though I had the work done. So anyways, we go back then. I'm hoping to have a group of people go, because it's always nice when you convalesce with other people, right? And I have this group cruise that's up. You guys know I've been a travel agent since 2015. I'm over on Facebook, TravelStart67, or you can type in TravelStart67.com and I come up. I'm with IntelliTravel. I love the company. And I'm thinking I'm going to let that go, because there is a singles trip that I'm working on right now, and I'm trying to figure out exactly which location I want to go to. Whether you guys go or not, I'm going to go. But I have a group of people that are like, yeah, we want to go. So we're trying to figure it out. I would love to do Maldives. But Maldives is easily like $5K for just one trip. So I'm thinking maybe more Cancun-ish. Kind of depends. I like the Royalton. There's also I want to say the Playa Mayan, something like that. Mayan Palace. But when I went in the site to look, it was kind of odd. Like, it didn't give you a bunch of room descriptions. There was only one listing, so you could book a room. So I was like, thumbs up with that. But if that thing is open and we're able to, go there, that one's another good one. So anyhow, I'm saying that instead of sitting home and saying I'm miserable because XYZ just happened in my life, I'm the one who asked. I asked. It was time. I knew it was time. It needed to be done. No one talks about the fact that when you ask, you're still miserable. You still hurt. You still grieve. You still go through all of that pain, And so I'm still in a lot of pain. I'm still dealing with it. But I could either sit in the pain and the misery, or I can do what I've been wanting to do and build the audacity. Because it's something that I feel is needed. I am so sick and tired, like to death, of people saying, you have to wear these big frumpy ass clothes all the damn time. You're a certain age. You have a certain job. Your religion is. You know what? No. I'm saying hell fucking no. That's what I'm saying. You guys can choose the path that you would like to choose. It is not my path. I am the happiest when it's warm, when I'm in the warm water, out by, hopefully the water is blue and there's sand around. I got a drink in my hand. It doesn't even have to be alcoholic. I'm not a big drinker, but this is my happy place. And there is something so warm and so tender inside of me during these months of the year that I want to share with other people. Like, if I could take the feeling that I feel and give that to you and share it with you, it would change your life. Like the way you feel about yourself, it would change. I don't care that I have cellulite. I don't care. I don't care that, I look at my body in the mirror and like this part here, I'm like, okay, it's starting to sag some. We got to do something. I don't care. I have these. I don't care. What I care about is taking care of other people and being the type of person that other people check in on and want to take care of and want in their lives. And I want to be happy with myself regardless of who's around me, right? Like being internally happy with Liz. So that's the audacity. That's my day. That's where I'm going. That's how I'm feeling. That's what feels right in me. If that is you, I hope that you'll consider becoming one of my Audacity Phoenixes. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Share me with people that you believe are like-minded. That would mean the world to me. But, the one thing that's happened with the spiritual awakening is that I'm very aware that I'm celestially based. So, celestial, divine, genuine, authentic. That's me. I know that I'm one of God's warriors, and I believe that I am his empress goddess of love. He put me on this earth. That was my purpose. So since that's who I am, I'm going to share it until I find my tribe, and I'm going to keep sharing it because your tribe changes. We grow. As we grow, we change. So I'm going to keep sharing it because that's my purpose. I don't know what yours is, but I'm hoping that you feel in tune with something inside of yourself that says, I am fill in the blank. And that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm always going to work towards. So I'm going to get off right now because I got to eat and my food is getting cold. Let me show you. Yeah. And I hope that this video finds you well. And if not, I hope you're well taken care of. And we'll see you on the very next video. Okay? Bye.